Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Priola presents the High Theatre Festival 2022, The Witches!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Roald Dahl Festive! What's wrong?
I just saw a witch backstage. I nearly ran for my life.
What witch? Wait, seriously?
What?
We're literally in the middle of a play called The Witches. Those are actors.
Well, of course I know. I may have overreacted there a little.
You think?
Well, will you just get on with it?
I was waiting for your precious permission. Anyway, since the cat is partially out of the bag, ladies and gentlemen, today I will tell you about witches. In the fairy tales, witches always wear silly black hats and cloaks and ride on broomsticks. In the movies, they study at Hogwarts and save the world. But this is not a fairy tale. This is not a movie. This is about real witches.
The most important thing you should know about witches is this. So listen very carefully. Never ever forget what's coming next. A real witch dresses in ordinary clothes and looks like an ordinary woman. She lives in an ordinary house and works in an ordinary job. That is why they're so hard to catch. A witch hates children. She spends all her time plotting to get rid of them.
It is all she thinks about the whole day long. Which child, she says to herself, exactly which child shall I choose for my next squelching? Squish them! Squiggle them! Make them disappear! That is the motto of all witches.
A witch never gets caught. A witch is always a woman. Most women are lovely, but the fact remains that all witches are women. A real witch is easily the most dangerous creatures on earth. What makes her doubly dangerous is that she doesn't even look dangerous.
You can never be quite sure. She might even be your lovely school teacher who is sitting close to you at this very moment. Ma'am, what's your name? Huh?
Priyanka.
Just like Miss Priyanka! Look carefully at that teacher. Perhaps she's smiling at the craziness of such a suggestion.
Don't let that fool you. It could be part of her cleverness. I'm not telling you that for 1 second your teacher is actually a witch. All I'm saying is, she might be a witch.
It is most unlikely, but it is not impossible. Oh, if only there were a way to tell for sure which witch is a witch. Then we could round them all up and put them in the meat grinder and make witch smoothie. Unfortunately, there is no such way. But there are some signs you can look out for. Pay attention and listen carefully. Because if you don't, well, something terrible can happen to you.
Yeah!
Mama! Papa! No!
Don't worry, darling. You are safe here with me. Grandma is here.
Will I ever get to see them again? Mama and Papa?
Someday, darling. Yes, someday.
But I miss them so much.
I miss them too, darling. But right now, you have to get to bed. Tomorrow, we are going to a holiday on the seaside.
Oh, but Grandma, can you tell me a story?
Oh boy, it is late.
Just one story, Grandma. Please.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. I have a funny one about a chicken. A long time ago, there was a girl I once knew. Her name was Bridget Stevenson. She lived just across the road from us. One day, she started growing feathers all over her body. Feathers? Yes, feathers. Within a month, she had turned into a large white chicken. She even laid eggs.
What colored eggs?
Brown ones. The biggest I've seen in my life. Her mother made omelets out of them. Delicious they were.
Are you being truthful, Grandma? I think you're pulling my leg.
I am not pulling anything. That was a true story.
You swear you aren't pulling my leg. You swear you aren't just pretending.
Listen, I have known no less than 5 children who have simply vanished off the face of this earth, never to be seen again. The witches took them.
The witches?
I am trying to make sure that you don't go the same way. I love you and I want you to stay here with me. I don't want you to ever end up meeting a real witch.
What does a real witch look like? Grandma,
Yes?
are there any witches in England?
Of course. Every country has its own secret society of witches.
What do they do?
Their favorite spell is to mix up a potion that turns a child into a creature all grown-ups hate.
Such as?
A slug. Then the grown-ups step on it without knowing it's a child maybe.
That's awful.
That's English witches for you.
These societies of witches, do they have meetings like my chess society at school?
Yes, they have an annual meeting attended by the Grand High Witch of all the world.
The Grand High Witch?
Well, now that you know what to look out for and you are safe with me in this house, let's get you back to bed. We have a long day ahead of us. Good night now, boy.
Good night, Grandma. call him William. Oh, that's so boring. Guess what pets I've got? What? Snakes and crocodiles. Ooh. Gonna make me a leather jacket. Ooh. I bet my dad has more money than yours. Probably. How many cars has he got? Your dad? None. Mine's got 3. Anyway, what are you doing with that magnifying glass? I'm roasting walls. That's audible. Stop it! Yeah, get away! Shut up! Ugh. Look at you! Your sorts are all grubby. He tried to nick my magnifying glass. You! Give away from my son! Did you hear? You're incredibly rude, mister. Come on, boy. Let's go inside. There's your donut. Eat it up. Dad, it has no Nutella in it.
Good day, madam.
Good day. Is this the correct hotel for the annual general meeting of the Royal Society for the Prevention of the of Cruelty to Children?
Yes, madam. This is the correct hotel for the Royal General Meeting for the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children. Okay. Here. Let me take your bags.
No, not that one. She's very possessive about her luggage. Here, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let me help you, Grand High Witch. But I said I'd help. You know what? I'll help. No, you always do this.
Do what exactly?
You wait for the right moment and then swoop in to take all the credit.
I do not. How can you question my intentions? One more accusation and I promise you've had it. Ooh, somebody's trying to scare her, Yolanda. Karen, that's so insulting. Do you mean Yolanda's a weaker witch and should have messed up with you?
Are you threatening me? What are you going to do? Did you forget that I know magic too?
Oh, that's not a threat. That's a warning. If you don't back up now, you'll be sorry. And you sneaky little witch, why are you trying to provoke her? Hey! I'm saying it like it is! Don't drive me into your melodrama. It's getting boring, you know.
I'll be sorry. I'll be sorry. You don't know what I can do, you old hag. Enough! No more! I don't pay you to stand there and argue like losers!
I'm so sorry!
Get on with my luggage.
Well, hello, little brat.
Huh?
You liking your donut, yes?
Uh-huh.
But what happens when it's finished?
Would you like some chocolate? Oh, wait. Would you like some more? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I will give you 6 more chocolate bars like that if you'll meet me in the room of this hotel at 25 past 3. 6 bars? I'll be there.
Pray welcome your president!
Rise! Squish them! Squiggle them! Make them disappear! Now sit. You may remove your gloves and stretch your scaly dried fingers. Witches of the world, miserable witches. Useless! Lazy witches! You are a heap of items, good for nothing, losers. As I'm eating my lunch, I'm looking out of the window on the beach, and what am I seeing? I'm asking you! What am I seeing? I'm seeing a revolting sight that is putting me off my food. Hundreds of rotten, repulsive children! Playing on the sand. Why have you not got rid of them? Why?
We will do better!
I can't hear you.
We will do better!
Everyone!
We will do better!
That's better. My orders are every single child in England shall be rubbed out, squashed, squirted, frittered, and strittered before I come back here in 1 year's time. Every single one of them. We can't possibly remember all of them. Who said that? Who dares to argue with me? It was you, was it not?
Yes, she was the one. She has been complaining and talking trash about this whole event ever since she has come. I mean, look at the audacity. Insulting the Grand High Witch of all the world like that.
Come here. That's whatever. Which you dare say I'm wrong will not be with us very long. And so the witch answers back must burn until her bones are. Squish them! Squiggle them! Make them disappear! Now let's get down. Now, let's get down to business. Down with children! Do them in! Boil their bones and fry their skin! Bish them, squish them, bash them, smash them! Shake them, break them, slash them, smash them! I'm having a plan. A gigantic plan. She's having a plan! A gigantic plan! You will buy sweet shops. We buy sweet shops. You will fill them high with luscious sweets and tasty chops.
Luscious sweets and tasty chops.
You will be filling every sweet and every chop with my latest and greatest magic formula! Inject 1 drop of the formula in every chunk and every sweet. Open your shops, and as the children pour in on their way home from school,
Cram them full of sticky eats. Send them home still guzzling sweets. And in the morning, little fools,
Go marching off to separate schools. A girl feels sick and goes on pill. She yells, "Hello,
questions.
What if the old brainy one, what if the adults eat the luscious sweets and tasty chocolates we're giving away?
Well, that's just too bad for the grown-up. This meeting is over.
Wait! Hold everything! Dog's droppings! I've got a fresh whiff of dog's droppings!
What rubbish is this? There are no children in this room.
Dog's droppings! Get the rest of your selling! Dog's droppings!
Fresh. Yes, dog's droppings.
Dog's droppings.
Dog's
droppings.
Boy! Catch it! Stop it yelling! Catch it, you idiots!
Boy! Seriously? I'm allergic to them!
Fine, little bird. You stinking little carbuncle. You have observed the most secret things. Now, you must make your sense. Open its mouth!
Ow!
Help! Help! Grandma! Oh. I'm telling you, boss, if we don't get that measly factory worker to shut his mouth, we will face a lawsuit the size of Texas. What do you mean you aren't able to convince him? Use your brain, boss. That's what I pay you for. Show some creativity. Bribe him. Persuade him. Make him your puppet. And if that doesn't work, threaten, scare him to the core, and put the fear of the industrial gods in his heart. Use words, boss. Words have the power to build or break. He must have a family. He must have something you can use to manipulate him into taking the deal. And when words fail, you must act, boss. Torment and torture. I don't like this idea, boss, but I have a family to feed, and so do you. What? Don't look at me like that, all judging. I'm a desperate man on the verge of losing everything I have, just because some loser somewhere couldn't do his job properly. I mean, come on, you have to cut me some slack. I asked boss, do you like your car and that nice swanky little apartment you just bought yourself in downtown Dubai? He wants to go to, your kid's college, and he wants to go to Columbia. And let me tell you, boss, Ivy Leagues can be very, very expensive. I'm gonna get that worker on board or off the board completely. This business depends on this. We cannot go to court. This will ruin us. And then, boss says the most bizarre thing. He tells me that karma will get me. Karma doesn't pay my bills. I do. I told him to stop it and go to his shop. Come on, Riley, let's go. Your mother will have a hissy fit if you're not at the dinner table on time. Riley! Riley! Where's this boy?
I should feel desperate. I mean, I've never dreamed of being a mouse. I've dreamed of being, say, a movie star. But now that I am one, I'm starting to think about the advantages. I know sometimes mice get killed, poisoned, or get caught in traps. But boys get killed too, run over, or get awful illness. Boys have to go to school, but mice don't. Mice don't have to pass exams. And when mice grow up, they don't even have to go out to work. I'm starting to think being a mouse is not a bad idea. At least I'm as free as William and Kate. Hope they're doing all right. Now, Riley! Hello, Riley. What have you found?
It's an ancient sandwich. Tastes pretty good, but it smells so bad.
Listen, Riley. Now that we both are mouse, I think we ought to start thinking about the future.
What do you mean, we? The fact that you are a mouse has nothing to do with me.
But you're a mouse too, Riley.
Don't be stupid. I'm not a mouse.
I'm afraid you are one.
I most certainly am not a mouse. You're lying.
Just look at your paws.
You're crazy. My paws. Little Teddy. I am a mouse.
The witches did it.
I don't want to be a mouse.
Don't be silly, Riley. There are many other worse things than being a mouse. You can live in a hole.
I don't want to live in a hut.
And you can creep up the larder at night and nibble through all the biscuit packets, cornflakes, and other stuff. You can stuff yourself, silly.
Well, that is a thought, but how will I open the fridge door and get the gold chicken leftovers? I'll do that every evening at home.
Maybe your rich father can buy you a special little mouse fridge. Only for yourself. One that you can even open.
Wait, my father, what's he gonna say? And my mom, she hates mine. What are we going to do?
Let's go to my grandmother. She'll understand. She knows all about witches.
What's all this about witches? Which witches?
The witches that turned us into mice. The Grand High Witch gave me the chocolate. Remember?
Oh, that miserable old bag!
Yes. Well, let's go to my grandmother's house. Down the corridor, take a left, take a right, and don't forget to run like mad. Okay?
But
No talking. And don't let anyone see you. If they catch sight of you, they'll try to kill you. Anyways, come on.
are we there? No, we've just started.
So is Riley. The witches got him too.
I like bananas. Can you peel one for me, please?
Say something, Grandma.
My poor boy. My poor sweet darling boy. What have they done to you?
Don't worry, Grandma. Really, I'm getting used to it. It's quite fun once you get the hang of it.
Where did this happen? Where is the witch now? Is she in the hotel?
Room 454. She's the Grand High Witch of all the world.
You don't mean they're having the annual meeting here, do you?
They've had it, Grandma. I was there, hiding. They call themselves the Royal Society for the Prevention of the Cruelty to Children.
Typical. And how did they catch you, my darling?
They sniffed me out.
Dog's droppings, was it?
Yes. Then the Grand High Witch demonstrated her new magic formula. It turns children into mice.
I can see that, my darling. Do well.
But Grandma, their plan is to turn the whole of England, all the children in England into mice.
The vicious creatures. That's English witches for you.
But we've got to stop them, Grandma.
Impossible. Witches are unstoppable. They've got you. Now they'll get the others.
They're having a meeting at 8 o'clock today.
Where?
I think in the ballroom somewhere around that place.
Well, then there's no time to waste. My poor sweet boy.
Mouse.
Boy mouse, then. You scurry down that side, I'll distract her. For the salvation of children of the world. Action.
Down with children, do them in. Boil their bones and fry their skin. Fish them, squish them, bash them, smash them, shake them, break them, smash them, slash them.
It's her, Grandma! It's her!
The Grand High Witch?
Yes!
Would you believe it? The evil woman is on the floor right below.
If she's in there, so is her magic formula.
Well,
If I could steal only one bottle, 500 doses. Works on grown-ups and children too. So who is to say it wouldn't work on witches? Don't you see?
I do see.
Okay, so I'm going to go down there and get a potion while you distract.
Okay, come on then, hurry up. Excuse me. Hi. My knitting wool seems to have fallen. I've still got a hold of one end, so I can pull it up. Okay. Who are you just talking to?
Who are you telling to get out and hurry up?
My grandson. He's been in the bath for quite a while now. It's about time he got out. Do you have any children, my dear?
Certainly not. The mere thought of having them makes my skin crawl. I need a bath.
Bye. Well done, my darling. Woo! Can you please bring me another banana? Has he ever stopped eating?
so he's staying in his room. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But to start with today, we got green pea soup, and for the main course, you got the choice of either grilled fillet of sole or roast lamb.
Just the lamb for me, please.
Thank you, madam.
Did you hear that, boy? They're having the rotten chicken soup.
Okay, yes, Grandma. What's the time?
It's 5 minutes to 8. We're just in time.
I'm starving.
Have a breadstick.
It's got no butter.
Quiet!
Hey, chefs! Chef, my man, how are you?
You want a break?
Just got done with my shift. Came back through for some lunch. It seems to be there's a party of people out there. How are you guys even holding up?
Here's soup table 4. No garlic, no spice.
We've been good. Incredibly busy but good. It's a peak season, so the rest is expected. How about a chicken tikka? It's a famous Indian dish.
An Indian dish? I thought it was the national dish of United Kingdom.
Ha ha ha! I guess just like the Kohinoor, we couldn't resist stealing this too.
Who left this cold and sick? We're short-staffed. The lunch time is getting bigger.
I can help.
Didn't you just finish a shift?
Well, yeah, I'm free anytime of the day. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need.
A little bit of sugar, a little bit of butter. It's a perfect recipe.
We've got to work this out. We need to work this out.
The sun will shine if you work. There'll be no doubting and still save the day if you work this out.
There'll be no doubt we can still save the day if we work this out.
Chicken ragout, cheese souffle, pine pudding, or flambe. We'll prepare and serve with flair, with culinary flair. We've got to work this out. We've got to work, and we'll make things right.
The sun will shine if you work. There will be no doubting and still save the day if you work this out. It's time to add some spice to turn them into mine.
What is it? It's a mouse! A mouse is on the kitchen!
What's that? What is it? Oh no, you guys! I think the mouse is climbing my Oh, you think that's funny?
What is it? Where is it? Did it bite?
It's me and my uncle.
Okay, hold still. I'm still trying it out. grandson of yours. We reckon he's up to something with my Riley. Some devilment.
He has a... Look, your son has been rather drastically altered.
Altered? What do you mean?
My own grandson actually saw them doing it to him.
So, who's it doing what to him?
Saw the Grand High Witch turning him into a mouse.
So, I'm going to call the manager. You're acting like a mad woman, and I'll turn you out of the hotel.
There is nothing funny about it. Riley is a mouse. Well, calm down.
Oh, yes, I am. Hello, Bob.
Here he is.
But I can't have a mouse for a son.
Well, you've got one, so be nice to him.
See RSPCC, the chairwoman.
No, she's the Grand High Witch of all the world.
That weird-looking woman over there. I'll make her... What a nut. I'll make her pay to the nose. I'll have my lawyers onto her for this.
I wouldn't do anything rash. That woman has magical powers. She might turn you into something. A slug, perhaps.
Turning me into a cockroach? I'd like to see her. Try.
Darling, are you sure you don't mind being a mouse for the rest of your life?
Grandma, has the Grand High Witch really gone forever?
Yes, but Grand High Witches are they're like queen bees. There's always one to take over. Let's hope that there are brave people like you to foil their wicked plans.
Even if they end up as mice?
Even if they end up as mice.
Can I ask you a question, Grandma?
Anything.
How long does a mouse live for?
Not very long, I'm afraid.
And how long will you live for, Grandma?
Not very long.
Good! I'll be a very old mouse and you'll be a very old grandma.
That would be perfect.
I just feel bad.
It's okay.
You know, I don't mind at all. It doesn't matter who you are or what you look like. So long as somebody loves you.
Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not
Selfish. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails, and the love of a grandmother makes life worth living for an innocent boy mouse. Some might take this pessimist route and look at the ending of this story as a tragedy, you all, this story is a hope for all children everywhere. You should know that you are worth and loved and accepted just as you are. The purpose of theatre is to bring live human experiences, and I hope today you thoroughly enjoyed this roller coaster of a play. A lot of us had to overcome our fears and conquer our doubts, just like the boy mouse to get on here and perform today. We have put in as part of our cast, as part of our cast, I can proudly say that we have put in tremendous effort to put together this show. Please, I am sure he melted your hearts just like he did Grandma's. Please put your hands together for boy Manaj Shah. She was brave, she showed might, and she always fought for what is right. Grandma played Nuria Boriawala. From an enemy to a best friend, he has definitely come a long way. Please put your hands together for Riley Wade.
Please give me a banana.
The dynamic duo, Lori and Dory, played by Abigail George and Prachita Rodriguez. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the toe freezing, spine chilling, the Grand High Witch, President of the Royal Society of Development. Tisha Kurana.
Squish them! Squiggle them! Make them disappear!
The most ruthless businessman and dad on duty, Mr. Jenkins, Rishab Sankeeta.
Well, and here we go.
She's a hoity-toity and cannot sugarcoat to save her life. She's a loves to be the Grand Witch's pet witch, Karen, played by Vanchika Prabhu. The other half of the Grand High Witch's tribe, Witch Yolanda, Samara, Elizabeth Charan.
On the outside might look young and rap, but really, truly under all that makeup, she's a wicked, wrinkly
The vicious third wheel, Witch Cruella, Hitanshi Jain.
whose nose was a
feat that they just pulled off. Yeah? 1 whole hour on stage. I would like to see any of us adults try to take that on without a hiccup, right? Isn't that crazily awesome? 1 entire hour, and they pulled it off with all the laugh lines and all the jokes and all the magic and all the movement and all the confidence in the world. These are my hype bees. I'm so proud of them. But of course, a show like this would not be possible without an army of people behind us, right? So, let's give it up for the senior bees of the Hive. Many of them graduates of the Hive who've been with us for many years, and some friends and family who we've literally met a few days ago. We are so thankful for our production team who put everything together, from guest list to sponsors to, a billion other things backstage, peanut butter sandwiches, you name it, they got it. This is our team, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo! And a very, very special senior bee, a graduate of the Trinity College of London, speech and drama grade 8, and also has been manning lights on that console and will be for 22 shows, making her one of the most experienced light people in this industry, right? Right? Give it up, she's only 16. That's a big thank you going out to Liz and Hamza, who've been taking great videos and pictures so you can share this with friends and family, and you can keep this and stay proud of this for the many years to come in high resolution. Thank you very much, Liz and Hamza. Thank you, you guys are awesome. Now I get to introduce you to the amazing family and the amazing team of the Hive. Let's start with Mark and Erin and Ate Madison, who take care of everything happening backstage. The family of the Hive, my family, an incredible group of people to be around. The latest member of the team of Hive, she's our drama teacher, she's a musician, and she's written a lot of tonight's script actually. That's Joanna, everybody! I sometimes imagine she has 10 hands to be able to pull off all the braids that she has, all the lipstick, all the costumes. Give it up for my Natasha! Ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I cannot function without her. I cannot even think straight. I cannot finish a sentence without saying, Jenna! My lovely Jenna, everybody! Up there on the sound console and directing this entire festival as it grows bigger and bigger and bigger every single time. An extraordinary director, and you must watch her plays too. Huda And my wonderful teacher, friend, I have no words to describe how much I love this woman, our Cookie Monster! Give it up for Alva! Woohoo! Wow! And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Hive. Let's take a bow. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of everything that you have done tonight. But yeah, wait, I have more thank yous to say. A big thank you to our sponsors, Crayola. Crayola has a product called Colors of the World, which is really cool because it tells our kids that you can draw a world in which you have a place. And it doesn't matter what your skin color is, it doesn't matter what your nationality is, it doesn't matter what you believe, it doesn't matter, none of those things matter, right? We create art that enables us and enables a world that we want, that is inclusive, that is diverse, and that's what we're doing at the Hive every day. And a big thank you to Crayola for making that possible and making this festival possible. Thank you, Crayola! Now we're going to pick out a name, and one person gets a big summer send-off. Jasmine. Lovely leaping person in the corner. Come on. Congratulations, this beautiful art hamper is all yours. Also, did I mention free ice cream for everybody? From NU Ice Cream. thank you to our friends at Igloo Ice Cream. God help you with the sugar rush after this though. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. Also a big thank you to Home Center because they're helping us put our furniture and our sets together for Matilda, which happens next weekend. You must come. Trunchbull's office and Bruce Boxer. Have you guys watched Matilda? You watched the movie, right? Yeah. You're going to come. All of you are going to come, right? Yes. It's going to be an amazing 3 shows on Saturday, 3 shows on next Sunday. Oh my God, that show will blow your mind. It is so amazing, okay? And the weekend after that, we have Dear Evan Hansen, which is just brilliant, a beautiful teen drama that you guys must watch. Also, very, very important. We rely on you guys. Okay, so we rely on you guys to spread the word about the Hive and to tell friends and family, and we really believe that the work that we're doing is changing the world. I mean, just look at this. I mean, their ability to come together, to collaborate, to work with each other, to include, to laugh, to make mistakes, to cover up. You know, some of the greatest things that have happened here tonight on this stage are things that you will never know because someone forgot a line and someone else covered it up. And we weren't counting whose part was big and whose part was small, right? We just did it. We just said yes and we jumped into it together. And that is a value and a skill that goes beyond just a stage. Our aim is not to build professional actors. Our aim is to build full human beings, empathetic members of this world who are going to go out there and do great things no matter where they go. And I can put my hand on my heart and tell you that every one of these kids are going to be just that. Confidence and all that is just the beginning. Drama is lovely, but at the heart of this is what theatre does. It builds community, it builds families, it teaches you how to be with each other, your full and complete authentic self. And we really believe in the work that we do. Do go out and tell friends and family about us. We've got this nice big summer camp that's coming up. Oh, we just got our new space in JLT, by the way. We are now 3 hives. We have 2 in Vaduvai and 1 in JLT and growing, and we've got room for many more young bees. So if you've got kids, friends who have kids, bring them over. We've got a summer camp which is 2 weeks at a time. And actually many of the kids here were actually part of, I know Rishabh was part of summer camp last year, right? How many of you? Samara was part of summer camp last year? Like me. Yeah, and it's really fun. So make sure that you guys come. It's 2 weeks at a time, 4 weeks in July and 4 weeks of August. Anytime you guys can make it, it'll be lovely. It's a combination of reading, drama, public speaking, podcasting, creative writing and comedy. And we're going to have big showcases at the end of every 2 weeks. So it'll be good fun. And last but certainly not the least, don't forget to tag us, please. I know you guys have taken many pictures, but please tag us on Instagram and on Facebook and tell your friends, and then we'll share it. And more people will hear about the lovely work that we do with the Hive. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Hive!